what are the pros and cons about being a contractor? The pros, I would say, would be the flexibility of schedule, of course, getting to work with a variety of clients from all over North America, basically. I think that's a lot of fun. It also kind of goes along hand in hand with being able to work on a lot of different projects that are all over the country. That's pretty cool. Um, I think having the ability to be in control of my workload, not just my schedule, but my workload, that makes it a little bit nicer. I think in a dealer, a lot of times you're not able to say, no, I don't have the capacity to take this on, but you can do that when you're a contractor. And so it just gives you a little bit more control in such a crazy deadline oriented furniture emergency culture that office furniture is. And then what I would say about the cons of being a contractor, obviously, no benefits, so no health insurance, no vacation, no paid sick leave, that type of thing. But I really had a hard time trying to think of other things that were cons. I guess sometimes it could be lack of social interaction that people might think is a con. I think you just get really good at trying to make social opportunities for yourself. And then there's, now that everybody's on Zoom, that's such a widely accepted form of communication. I think that helps a lot. But we were using Zoom probably, I don't know, 10 years ago maybe or something, and at least five to seven, and GoToMeeting before that. So we've been communicating in that way for a long time, but I think you have to be careful and make sure that you're getting outside of your house. And I'm sure that people that have been working at home recently can relate to that as well. Probably a challenge that they have encountered and maybe not one that they thought about before.
For me, being a contractor is wonderful. There are good and bad things about it. The number one decision you have to make is about regarding health insurance. If you already have a spouse that has health insurance, that's a plus. But if you're on your own, it could be a little bit more difficult. But that was really the deciding factor for me. My husband has a job which has health insurance, so we were great. As far as another pro, I love being able to go and work anywhere I need. And that really helps out with my family as well, because I'm able to go to my mom's house and work for the day, or go somewhere else and work for the day. It's fantastic. And there's no commute. What's better than that? And lastly, what I like is that with all of the time that I put in, I'm being paid for every single minute of my time. I'm not just a salaried employee where I'm working overtime and not getting paid extra for it. It's fantastic. I'm also able to work weekends if I want, or maybe start out working in the morning, go run to Target, and then come back and work through the evening if I want. It's what I want it to be, and that's what's most important to me.
I have only been a contractor, so I haven't worked a salary position. I graduated college and started an architecture firm as a contractor, and then moved to Kimiko and have been here for almost 11 years. So to me, this is just normal. But I definitely see a lot of benefits to being a contractor. I have a lot more control over my schedule and workload. I can do things that I might not be able to do if I were working at a salaried position. For instance, I like to travel. I went to Zambia for 3 weeks and then again a couple years ago for 6 weeks. There's not a lot of salaried positions where you can just ask for 6 weeks off. One benefit of being a contractor as opposed to a freelancer is I have the support of the rest of the team and I'm not going in alone. If I'm overwhelmed on a project or with my workload, I can ask for help. I have other designers who are ready and willing to help out where they can. Over the 11 years that I've been working at Kimiko, the biggest issue I've seen designers have with being a contractor is the up and down nature of the business. So my biggest advice is that just keep in mind that it all evens out. There are weeks where I am very slow and I don't have much work. And then there are weeks when I am incredibly busy. It all eventually balances out, but financially that is not always comfortable for some people. And just getting into that mindset that it's okay if one week you are making a little bit less money, because eventually you will make up for it. Just keep that in mind and remember that it always balances out.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed learning a little something. Head over to our Bolder, Better, Faster playlist for more team building fun. As always, don't forget to subscribe and comment and let us know what you'd like to learn from us. See you in the next one.